never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold. It has definitely been a day today. Obviously I'm baking, and I actually have my last 3 loaf sourdough in the oven. I have some sourdough here, and then I have a bunch of things that I baked here. We lost power yesterday, so I didn't even get to like edit my video from yesterday because we were without power from 4:30 until 10:30. And I was really worried about my sourdough because definitely could have been overproofing without refrigeration, you know. You ready? Okay, I had to have a slight intermission because was setting up the pool and stuff for Alice, and she got up from nap. So let me go over everything that's been going on today. 3:43 in the afternoon. I think Alice like didn't have that good of a sleep last night or something. Like, I mean, we didn't hear her awake, but I think that the house was just so much hotter by the time it like cooled off and stuff. And we didn't put her like in a sleep sack like we normally do. And she went to bed like later because by the time I got back from like the Y, and then the power wasn't on and like all that kind of stuff. So she just seemed really grumpy this morning, like since she got up, and was just crying over everything. My sister-in-law came because she usually helps out from like 9 to 12 while I'm baking. Alice just kept wanting me to kind of like hold her and stuff, and then she, you know, needed food and wanted different food, and it was a lot. So anyway, finally I finished baking, and I ended up putting her for a nap a little early at like 12:35, I think is when I laid her down. And normally I lay her down between like 12:45 and 1, and then I let her sleep until 3. So she ended up sleeping for like 2 hours because I think she fell asleep by the time 1 rolled around. Oh yeah? Well, put your hands in the water. Since getting her up from nap, she has been so much better. So I really think that she must have just not gotten a really good night of sleep. And the same for me. I actually had like a headache all morning long, and I just felt like my patience was really thin. And like, yes, I understand like I'm juggling a lot with like baking and all that kind of stuff, but that's not how all bake days are. And I didn't even have like a ton to bake today. So I just feel like it was all, you know, a bunch of things together. I definitely don't think I slept as well. I was worried about like my sourdough. The house was really hot, and so I felt like I was sweating all night long. Like, even though like obviously the air came on like right when we were going to bed at like 10:30, like the power came back on, it's still like, it takes a while for the house to go back down again. So yeah, Alice is gonna have a good time in the pool. It's like 95 degrees again today, just like yesterday, but at least she can cool off a little bit in there. Also, I got done like baking and cleaning up during Alice's nap. I like mopped and swept the floors and all that stuff. And then there was still, I think 45 minutes before I was gonna wake up Alice. So I made myself some lunch, which by the way, for breakfast, I had one of those like turkey sausage, egg, and cheese, and I pair it with like one of those 100-calorie English muffins. So I had that, and then I used up the rest of the ham with my last Laughing Cow cheese with a wrap. That was just like a little snack. And then during Alice's nap, I used up the rest of the egg whites and did the potato egg white. I used up the bacon bits with the pico and the Taco Bell sauce. So a lot of like using up like, you know, odds and ends and stuff since we're gonna be going away. So far today, I'm doing really well. We'll have chicken curry tonight for dinner because like that's what we had last night, but I'll actually make rice with it today as long as the power stays on. Yeah, so far today I'm at 783 calories with about 67.6 grams of protein. So I definitely need to up my protein. I'll probably be able to do that a little bit later since we still have like half the day left. That last like 45 minutes though before I got Alice up was really nice because I just decided to lay on the couch and watch Ginny and Georgia for 45 minutes. And that's like, I feel like the most relaxation and resting I've done in a really long time. And it just made me feel like better, you know, it restored like my patience. And yeah, so hopefully the rest of the day goes better for both me and Alice. So far I have 7,000 steps. I wanted to make today another power day, and like I want to go to dance tomorrow night, but I'm really gonna have to just see like how much packing we get done. You know, I want to give Alice a bath tomorrow night and cut her nails and do all the stuff, you know, you need to do before like vacation. And so I don't want to be like rushing. All right, this is my jalapeno cheddar sourdough. It's made totally of fresh milled flour. Those ones just came out of the oven a little bit ago. And then I have 2 plain loaves. And then this is my blueberry loaf. And then this is my tester of the coffee chocolate, which I cannot wait to cut into this later tonight and see what it tastes like. And then I made a bunch of hamburger and hot dog buns for my orders. I have banana breads and chocolate chip banana breads. I have the banana peanut butter cinnamon rolls, brownies, cream of wheat, and chocolate chip cookies. And then over here, I did 2 loaves of bread and a bunch of hamburger buns and hot dog buns for us to take to the beach. We were outside for a while. It's 5 o'clock now. It is so incredibly hot outside. So Alice played in the pool for a little bit, and then I just put on her pajamas and she's watching a little bit of a show, and I'm going to make the rice in the Instant Pot to go with our curry. So I'm just thankful that dinner is kind of already made and I don't really have to do anything. Well, I don't have to do anything regarding that. I do need to edit my video. I have not edited it at all. So I think I'm gonna start the rice and then I'm gonna let her watch probably like 30 or so minutes of the show so I can get some editing done before we eat dinner. And then I guess I'll try and edit more tonight. I just don't really feel like it. Had this bottle of wine open for a while actually. This is my favorite wine, the Snoop Dogg Red from 19 Crimes. But obviously because I'm like calorie counting, I don't drink alcohol as often as I used to, or I try and be like mindful about when I'm drinking it. So I'm drinking the rest of this since we're gonna be away and I don't want it to just sit here longer. Love it. I might get a bottle maybe at the beach. I don't know how often we'll be drinking like during the day and like on the beach, because like obviously when you have a kid. If we go out to a restaurant, I do want to get cocktails though. And so maybe I don't need the bottle of wine, because I was gonna say having a bottle of red would be good for like in the evening, like after Alice goes to bed, like just sipping on wine. But if we go out to dinner, I definitely want to get cocktails, so then I don't really need the red wine. Also, if you don't make your rice in the Instant Pot, I've literally been preaching this for years. It is the best way. Like, I don't own a rice cooker. I just own the Instant Pot, and I can use, you know, it for so many things: hard-boiled eggs, rice, like stews, everything. It makes such good rice. You can do like a cup of rice to about a cup of water, maybe just a little bit more. And then I do salt, a bay leaf, and some olive oil. And you just pressure cook it for about 4 minutes, and then you let it sit and naturally release for 10 minutes, and it's perfect. And I'll do like 2 cups of rice in it at times too. I forgot to mention too, when I was talking about all my baked goods, I also made 2 dozen chocolate chip cookies and 2 dozen oatmeal raisin cookies that are just frozen dough balls that I'm taking to the beach because Alvin's friend's mom wants them. You want to get steps in with Mama? Okay, let's go run and get steps in. It is 6 o'clock. We just finished eating. Daddy's not home yet though. He is trying to just like get extra work done before we obviously are away for a week. But I need to get a lot of steps in. I currently have 7,560.
Come, let's steps in.
Okay, we'll get steps in. And I need like 12,000. Okay, here we go. Let's get steps in.
No, chase me.
Am I chasing you, or are you gonna chase me?
Chase it.
You're chasing me?
Yeah.
It's gonna get me. Oh no, she's getting faster. Ah!
Daddy,
Oh, I didn't hear Daddy yet. Not yet, but soon. You hear Daddy? I don't, not yet. You're getting faster. I'm gonna get you.
No, I find you.
I'm gonna get Alice. Or is Alice getting Mama? Are you getting Mama?
Yeah.
Oh no! Ah, run! Bruno. But it was our wedding day. We were getting married and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. Bruno walks in with a mischievous grin. Are you telling a story or a lie? Bruno says it looks like rain. In doing so, he floods my brain. Married in a hurricane. We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. 7-foot frame wraps around his head, and they call the line name. It all fades to black. Coffee, bread.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the chocolate coffee sourdough.
What makes coffee bowl?
It does.
See coffee bowl. This
Very
one?
soft.
It's very soft. I don't think it's sweet enough for other people, but
I don't think so either. Unless you get a bite of the chocolate. Like the chocolate bites are good.
Papa.
yeah, Mama had a bite.
Yeah, thank you. Should I have a bite of this one?
Mhm.
It's so soft though.
Yeah, it is very soft.
I did too, no?
Oh, you do too? Wow.
Maybe I should just add like a little bit more chocolate chips. I'll stamp it and you put it in the basket. There you go.
Mama.
Yeah, you're being a good girl. Look at me.
Mia. Mama.
Thanks.
Mama.
You are helping Mama. Good job.
There you go. Okay. Yep, you're a good helper. I don't know if these ones fit though. These ones are kind of big. Sourdough loaf.
You're helping. Now hold
Two
them.
brownies.
Hold them up and box back in your cups.
Come on.
Where's the lids to your cups?
You made a happy face. What are you eating?
No, a bagel.
A bagel?
No, what was that?
An ice cream sandwich?
And,
My lettuce?
a cheese lettuce.
Yum. Do you need some salt?
Yes.
Okay.
My salt. Two.
Yum. Did you get your lemonade?
Yes. Please. Oh, yes, please. My
What is mommy having?
paint. What's it up here? No.
Oh, here, I'll move the dinner and then that way you can climb up.
A bagel.
You're eating a bagel?
Yeah.
Did you put butter or cream cheese on it?
A bottle.
Butter's good. Good choice.
This.
Here's a knife. Oh, wow, good job. You're spreading butter on it?
Dinner time.
Oh, okay. Clean up? You going grocery shopping? Oh, hey, you're back!
Who you got?
Very.
Oh, you got Bluey.
I'm right back.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
my stuff.
Okay, you're gonna be right back?
Horsey.
Okay.
Horsey.
You're getting a horsey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A butterfly. Ho ho.
Oh, a butterfly. Okay.
Ho ho.
Santa?
Yeah.
No way.
I'm myself. Look, I saw a 6 bull.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Burr. When it's
Oh,
snowy,
brr.
Santa comes. Yeah.
No, Alice.
Oh, Alice is Santa?
No, I make ho ho.
Oh,
I
okay.
make ho ho noise.
You're making a ho-ho noise?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You make a ho-ho noise.
Ho ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Santa?
Ho ho. A deers.
And,
A Santa.
okay. Reindeers?
A
You saw a big deer out there? Oh, right there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, bye.
All right,
you
we'll
get
see ya.
sloth.
Okay.
Okay,
Get
you go get
strawberries.
strawberries. Oh, and Bluey, you forgot him?
Oh, thanks.
Okay, you get strawberry pie and flowers. Look.
Yeah.
Okay, so you only want Owl and Squishmallow and Care Bear tonight?
I would hold.
You want to hold Squishmallow? Do you want Sloth in your bed?
No dice.
Do you want Easter Bunny?
No dice. Almost.
Okay, you don't want Richie?
Shush, mother.
Just Squishmallow?
I'll hold.
You're gonna read this one to Mama?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you read it to Mama.
I'll hold this one.
Oh, brush your fishy teeth. Scrub your fishy face. Tuck in your fins and sleep tight, Mr. Fish. Wow.
I'll hold this one.
Okay, here's Squishmallow.
She says, sing it.
He's singing?
Yeah.
And he's reading a book?
Yeah. What happened to your eyes?
What happened to his eyes?
Yeah. Boo boo.
Oh, it looks like he has a boo-boo.
Yeah. What's here? Boo boo.
Oh, poor fish. Can you read this one to Mom?
No, Mama. We did.
You don't want me to read it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, ready? Okay, we can read one more book.
I heard this one.
You have that one?
No.
No.
I heard this one.
You want to have that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to look at the library.
I heard this one.
Do you have that one?
Yeah.
This summer I'll be by your side. A wonder that you can't describe. How long will you wait for me? I want you to see what I see. I see you. How I see you. I'm looking out, it's really far. I felt a tingle in my heart. Sun has set, the stars will appear. In many ways, it's great up here. Somehow life goes on. The stars we know are gone. In this lonely place, I still see your face. I go round and round until every sound is a symphony from my heartbeat.
Good morning. It's a little bit after 9 and me and Alice are eating some breakfast. Alice has ham and eggs and I'm using my very last tortilla before we leave with some sliced cheese, scrambled eggs, and ham. Obviously I used all my egg whites yesterday and stuff, so this comes out to 436 calories with 41 grams of protein, which actually isn't too bad. Like obviously it could be more protein and less calories if I use egg whites, but this is actually a pretty better breakfast than I thought it was gonna be. I might put on some Taco Bell sauce if I need some seasoning. I decided I'm gonna put on some Yellowbird sriracha. I love this stuff. I got it at Thrive Market because I can't really find it around me, but it's made with really good ingredients and it tastes really good. But anyway, my friend Allison just came over. She picked up her porch pickup order, but then also we went upstairs, talked about Alice's room because she's the one that's gonna be painting it for us while we are at the beach. So I don't think I've officially even like talked to you guys about Alice's future room and stuff, but I'll probably wait until we come back from the beach from that, since then it'll be painted and I can like show you what it looks like and show you like some of my ideas for it. We're also gonna go to story time here at 10 o'clock. So that way, like, you know, Alice can have an activity for today, and then I'm gonna be packing the rest of the day. We need to drop off like Mateo's birthday gift, and I'm gonna bake a couple cookies for his mom, my friend Hannah, because it's also her birthday in a couple days. So I'm gonna do that, and the whole rest of the day is pretty much devoted to editing and packing. And also I want to go to dance later because I gotta get my steps in. All right, so we tried to go to story time, but I didn't realize that they were gonna be like closed because today is Juneteenth. So instead we went and did a return at the UPS store, and now we're back home. Alice wanted to eat more breakfast, and I'm gonna work on packing our beach bag and beach toys and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna have 2 different bags. This is my simple modern bag. It's similar to like the bog bag, but I like the style of this one a little bit more, and I think it's a little bit cheaper. But I'm gonna be packing this, and then this is gonna be like her sand toy bag and stuff. Everything's just like thrown together because I was just like collecting stuff. So we're gonna actually like pack it the way that it's supposed to be packed. So I think I'll start with her sand toy bag. I know like for sure obviously what's going in here. So this I just got at Target, like in that, you know, first $1 or $3 section. It was $5. Do you need help? Okay, so stuff we're putting in here. I got a whole new box of sidewalk chalk because Alice loves chalk, but also where we stay at, like our front porch area is concrete, and so when we're sitting just on the Adirondack chairs, she can be doing like chalk right there. Then also at Target, I got this shovel. I got this stuff, it's been like a month or 2, so I don't know if it's still there, but this was a $3 shovel, and I thought this would actually work well too for Alvin because he likes digging holes. Then I also have this container that I got from Target again. So it just has like your basic sand tools, and then it comes with this like frog watering can. This is just a bucket from the dollar store. It came with this shovel, but this is definitely way flimsier than those other shovels that we have, so we might just be using the bucket. Then I showed you guys, I have the Melissa and Doug cupcake set, so that way she can build cupcakes and stuff. And then we do have this little like seashell sand bag. There's like these 2 that we could play maybe in the pool. These balls are good for the pool. I actually ordered some like wave skipper balls for Alvin because, you know, he's a kid at heart when we're there. And so I'll probably put his also wave skipper balls in here as well. Those are the beach toys. All right, in this little bag here, I have some like earthly sun shield and pest chapstick stuff, and then a spray sunscreen. Alvin will probably use the spray sunscreen, and then for me and Alice, I'll use like the earthly sun shield. I also need to put in here this earthly sun soother just in case someone would get burnt. It's like a healthy, you know, alternative to aloe stuff. So we're gonna put this in here. I also have a Bluetooth speaker, but I don't think I'm gonna bring this because one of Alvin's friends that's going, he always has like his radio out there, so I'm just gonna not even bring this. We do have 2 like stroller fans. A friend, Lena, got me this one. We've used it so much, like I used it literally in labor. Actually, Alvin used it in labor. And then a company had sent me this one, and so we actually like both of them. And then I also have, Alice is playing with it right now, but I have like a neck fan. She thinks it's headphones. So I'm definitely gonna pack this one. This one's kind of big, so I don't know if I'm gonna pack it or if I'm gonna leave it here. Oh yeah, this is the neck fan, so you just put it like around your neck and it blows air like up onto your face and stuff. Then we have Alice's new sun hat. Look, you're so cute. And then we do have 3 towels. I feel like maybe we should only bring 2 to save on space, especially since Alice has the towel robe. This pocket, I just have her sunglasses in, but then we'll throw like the keys and our phones in that. And the middle part, because I have dividers in here, the middle part is really good for us to stick our cooler with like some drinks, some snacks. So then that way we're gonna just carry, you know, both of these bags, one that's gonna be wet and sandy, and then the other one that's gonna be like, you need help? That's gonna be, you know, important things that we need, because this is here. Everything's getting packed each. Ooh. Okay, excuse me. So, Alan's using the little one. I could maybe use the big one and pack it for me and Alice, especially since a lot of her clothes are like organized and condensed in that shoe holder thing, because I feel like the medium one might not be big enough for us to share. Or I could always use the small one for Alice, the medium one for me, and then I think the middle's for Daddy, and then Daddy could use a duffel bag. So let me text him and ask what he's planning on using. You're sitting in the suitcase?
Yeah.
Okay, use my 2 Costco swimsuits, which by the way, I wore the blue one when we went to go visit Lindsay, and I absolutely loved it. I actually have 3 more coming in the mail today, all different colors. There's a black one in this style, and then there's a green one and a brown one in this style. Yeah, these are Mommy's swimsuits. Okay, well, I'm gonna pack them. You can hold it, but I do need to pack it. And then this is just my like long shirt cover up type thing. I'm also gonna bring the Old Navy swimsuit. That is the 2-piece. I feel like I'm bringing a lot of clothes, but it's because I'm now like starting to fit into stuff, but then I also want to have like things I'm comfortable in case we're like eating a lot. So this is something I wore last year. It is very comfortable, still fits.
Look, Old Navy.
Yeah, you have Old Navy?
Yes, Old Navy.
It's just like a shorts romper. So this shorts romper you guys have seen me wear, which I wear with a sports bra. So before I forget, let me get that out. Then I actually bought this on clearance like a year or 2 ago, and it was slightly too small, and now it like just fits. I obviously would try on all this stuff for you guys, but like now that I have Alice, it's just harder to like do all of that. But I will try and show you guys my outfits at the beach. So I'm gonna bring this. That would be a nice like, you know, we're going out somewhere. And then I'm obviously gonna bring the linen green one, and I'm gonna bring the blue one. I think it's in the wash right now. These are so comfortable, and because they're linen, you don't get like too hot. I also feel like this would work really well to throw over my swimsuit. Like we're doing part of a beach day, but then maybe we wanna like go out to lunch somewhere and like my swimsuit isn't wet yet. I also want to bring this yellow dress. I would have to feel pretty skinny in it though still, just because I feel like my belly still kind of sticks out in it, but it would be so cute for like if we're going to a nice restaurant one of the nights. And then this one I really want to bring, especially if we like go to like the aquarium or something. I feel like this one might be good for the aquarium, but I do want to bring my stickies. I have like little bra stickies. I do have this dress. I don't think I'm gonna bring it on this trip just because I have a lot of other ones. I do also have this dress. I wore it like 2 years before I got pregnant with Alice. I wore it that summer to the beach. I actually got it at Goodwill. I used to have a belt with it, which I don't think I have anymore. Then I'm gonna bring this white shirt from Old Navy. I have both of these shorts that could go with it. So I guess I'll bring both and I'll just see like what goes better.
I dress up a beach.
You are dressing up for the beach. Number one, I'm gonna bring 2 pairs of leggings. So I'm gonna bring my, in my baking era t-shirt, my trusty Rolling Stones t-shirt. This one's just so comfy.
So comfy.
So comfy. And then my Pink Floyd t-shirt. I can bring both jean shorts. These ones are like too big, and then these ones are like a little too tight. Oh, and I have these pants. Oh, I think I got like some linen pants from Old Navy. They might be delivered today, because like I wore these pajama pants when we went to that aqua zoo with a tank top, and I really like that outfit and how comfy it is, but these are pajama pants, so they were like hot. So I want to bring these just to have like, you know, something to relax in. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that.
No,
But if I like the linen pants today, okay, you bring that. Then I'll pair it hopefully with some of these tank tops, and then those can also be outfits. I feel like I have a lot of outfits, but I'm also like really in between like sizes. I'll be filling up my makeup bag and then my like cosmetic bag and stuff tomorrow morning once I'm done getting ready. I feel like for now this is pretty good. And then Alice's stuff can go on the other side, and then I'll put like my makeup bag and like the blow dryer, my laundry I have going right now. So once my laundry is done, I can get out like the rest of my bras, a couple of my tank tops, the one other dress, like things like that. It's 2:30. I have been working on like catching up with my editing and stuff. Alice is still sleeping, but there is a huge storm outside. Thankfully, all of my customers except one have picked up their orders so far, but I literally had to like run out there because it's like so windy, and like quick put away all the samples and move like the one table and chairs like in front of my cabinet because it'll like blow open and stuff. And our power literally went off twice in a row just now. It's back on, but I'm gonna be so mad if I still don't get these videos edited and we lose power again. Okay, it did rain for a bit, but thankfully the rain was not anything crazy, and I need to go wake up Alice now. It's like right past 3 o'clock. It's like 3:10. I was really trying hard to like finish my video. I edited 2 videos together, so it was like an hour long of content. Oh yeah, her sound machine isn't even on because of the power going out. Hi Alice. I need to put these clothes away and finish making sure I have everything for her beach clothes thing. I should have brought up like a beverage for me or something. Hi Alice, you waking up? All right, I'm gonna have like a late lunch snack. I'm just trying to use up things that we have. So I had pico to use up and hearts of palm that were open. And then I had these wild protein chips that also have been open. These are the spicy queso ones. These ones are really good. They're made with chicken breast, egg whites, bone broth. So I'm just gonna like dip them in the pico and then eat the hearts of palm. This is a pretty big plate of food. It's not a ton of protein just because I obviously didn't pair any protein with it, but it's 368 calories, 23 grams of protein.
Puppy, this a kitty, this a puppy.
Waiting all day for my Costco swimsuits to come, and they just showed up, so let's look at the colors. Brown in the twisty tie top. Oh, that's gonna look so good. I'm in autumn. I'm in autumn, so I look good in the browns. Then this green, it looks way better in person. Online, I wasn't sure if I was gonna get the green or not, but this also looks very nice. Alvin's home, by the way. And then I got this black, which matches like the blue one that I have, and like the brown and the green obviously match the orange one that I have. I'm gonna go pack these up. I'm gonna walk down and we're gonna look at my little free library because I should probably restock it before we go to the beach. And someone asked me on here the other day if I still had the little free library, and I do. I just don't stock it as much because books have been rotating outside itself really well. People have actually been putting in like some really good titles. Let's see what we have here. So we have The Girl on the Train, Cold Storage, Nothing to See Here, Necessary Lies. Somebody put in Malibu Rising, and John Dollar. So I'm gonna take all these back because I know that like even the Malibu Rising has been in here for a couple weeks. A couple of the other like newer ones have been taken so far, so I'm gonna take all these in and I'm gonna bring out a whole new like selection. This is my little free library shelf. I have quite a big selection here. I'm gonna try and pick some books that would probably be good for like the summer. I'm kind of actually thinking a Kristen Hanna book would be good out there for like those who like historical fiction. Maybe this like Dial A for Aunties. We'll put out 19 minutes, I guess. Maybe Birthday Girl. So we kind of have, let's see, we need a thriller. When I was 10 for a thriller. Maybe Aesthetica for like a, I forget if this is contemporary or if it was like sci-fi-ish. Wait, actually, maybe we should do this. This looks very summery. So we'll do that instead of the Aesthetica. And we'll do this memoir that has like a beach on it. Maybe we'll do this instead of the Jodi Picoult. We'll put this James Patterson, The Lake House, as a last book, is what I'm gonna put in the little free library. Okay, I also decided to do this big summer book. So I feel like this is a really good lineup for summer. They seem very, you know, beachy or summery, and I have a bunch of different genres and stuff in here. Some thrillers, some historical fiction, romance. So yeah, hopefully everybody enjoys this one. I'll have to see when I come back from the beach if any got taken. Yummy. Daddy made steak and shrimp and a bunch of roasted veggies we're using up. Okay, this is the dinner that Daddy made. So he roasted up some onions, radishes, carrots. We all had this left over. We were using up some shrimp and spinach, and then we had one New York strip. So this comes to 336 calories, 37 grams of protein. So doing really well for today. Okay, all done at the Y. I got 12,600 steps today. So that's fantastic because I have my other power day now, I think. I got 3 power days. You don't get anything extra for that, but that means I just need to get then 2 more active days and then I get a free day. So I'm thinking that the free day is gonna be best for tomorrow because we have to drive like the 6-ish hours to the beach. And so with being in the car a lot, I just feel like it would be better to have the free day because then Saturday and Sunday I would be able to at least like get some steps in, and we're like gonna be like, I don't know, at the beach and stuff. Or will I not get steps at the, like if we first do a beach day? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. It was actually like super empty today. Alvin stayed home with Alice for me so that way he could also like get her a bath and stuff. I need to cut her nails when I get home. But yeah, it was super empty at the Y. There was only like 4 or 5 of us, which is just crazy. Normally there's probably double that, but then sometimes there's even way more. So I was surprised how empty it was. But it was kind of nice because I was able to get a little bit of footage since it was so empty. Like no one saw what I was doing. Also, I'm so happy I'm down to 191.8 pounds. I have not been that skinny since before I got pregnant with Alice, because like my pre-pregnancy weight was 196. I'm just so excited. Like I want to be in the 180s so bad. It's gonna be so great. Like I used to be like 145, 150 when me and Alvin got married. But then IVF, I gained a ton of weight. Last June, I was literally 215 pounds when we got back from the beach last June. I can't believe that I'm 24 pounds less than last June. That just doesn't seem right. But also, like, I look back and like you can see it a lot in my face, I feel like. Okay, be careful. Too late. Oh, so cute. At the beach. She has already been playing in the sand. Alvin was out there watching her while I was like well, Alvin unloaded the whole car, but then he was watching her. We switched off so that way I could like set some stuff up. Alice has her little tent with the pack and play there, and then we're gonna have her little toys here, and we can use that table for there. Yeah, we are gonna go get pizza. Then we have the dresser. Alvin puts his clothes in this dresser. We brought this folding table for kitchen stuff, and then we have kitchen table here, and they actually have a brand new oven this year, which is super nice. Yeah, we have to go get it though. We have to go get groceries and pizza. And then I hung up my clothes and I hung up Alice's clothes, and then the bathroom. Oh look, the potty seat's ready for you. Let's go potty before we go. Yeah, you're hungry.
No.
Eating that pizza? Here comes.
No.
Poke. Woo! Whoa, that's a lot of water. You got seashells?
Yes.
Whoa, thank you.
Otters can close their nostrils and ears when they swim underwater. How neat. Lots of animals make their homes in trees.
Yes.
What is that?
Bunny.
That, it looks like a cat. It's called a bobcat.
Bobcat.
Bobcat. They're a lot bigger.
It's 9 o'clock. I am editing my video. Alice went to bed maybe about an hour ago, but man, it has been a busy day. We left this morning like later than we anticipated. We left at like 9:45 when we were trying to leave at 9, just because there's so many like last minute things to pack, and then trying to fit it all into like the Prius and stuff. And then we went to my sister's house because they kind of live on the way to the Outer Banks. They live in Virginia Beach. So we were there for about an hour and a half or so. They made us the tacos for lunch, and Alice had a really good time playing with Remy. But then from their house, well, it was like 3 hours and 47 minutes to get to their house. Then from their house, it was an hour and 37 minutes to the beach. So then by the time we got to the beach, it was like 4:30, I think. And then we we had to unload the car, set everything up. Alice really enjoyed playing in the sand. Like, she immediately just wanted to go in the sand, and she was like laying all in it. I didn't get any footage for that. We had to go get groceries, and maybe I can show you tomorrow like what we got from groceries, but it was literally like we're running as fast as we can because Alice is hungry, and then we picked up Little Caesars pizza because that's usually just what we always do because it's just quick and easy and fast, and it's literally right next door to Food Lion where we get groceries. So we did all of that. We got back, we put all the groceries away, we fed Alice, and then she wanted to go back out in the sand, so then we let her go back out in the sand, and we went to the ocean. And then by that time it was time to get ready for bed, and then since then I've just been editing. And now that I'm like almost done editing, I'm probably going to play my Steam Deck a little bit, and then we're gonna go to bed because tomorrow's gonna be like a full beach day. We've not been able to do that the last 2 years because Alice was just too young, but I actually think this year is gonna be like the first year where we actually get to enjoy the beach again, because Alvin and I used to spend, I mean, literally full days at the beach, and I would read all day long, which that's not gonna happen. But I did bring my Kindle, and I have a ton of sand toys for Alice, and I didn't even get them out today. Like, she was literally just playing in the sand and laying in the sand. Fingers crossed that tomorrow we get to like sit with her and relax while she plays in the sand for hours and hours. I will see you guys tomorrow for that.
I've been running